Enemies other side of the building, watch out, in your back.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, I heard him walking.
Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm GGW. Today we're going to take a look at the roles in Let Loose, and specifically the basic infantry roles that the game offers. These guys are the bread and butter of every battle. Yet because these roles do not have real special abilities, they are pretty easy to get your head around, and therefore are good roles to get you started in the game. Before heading into the video, I do want to ask you to support the channel, hit that like button below, and if you're enjoying the content on my channel, hit that subscribe button to stay updated on future videos. If there's any questions, suggestions or thoughts you want to share, just do so in the comments below and I will make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Now with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Every role in Let Loose comes equipped with both a knife or a shovel for melee combat, as well as bandages, of which they have two. As soon as you get hurt, you can use those bandages to heal yourself, or you can use them to heal friendly players that have run out. As soon as you're injured, you will be prompted to press F. That will equip the bandage and you will start healing yourself. To heal other players, press the corresponding number on your keyboard or scroll through your equipment, equip the bandage, point at that teammate and press your left mouse button. Many roles in Let Loose also are equipped with a hammer, which can be used to build certain things inside the game, such as nodes, defenses, etc. Using the hammer is very straightforward. Just walk up to a certain object that still needs building, i.e. a blueprint, point towards that object and hold your left mouse button. If you assist in building stuff or actually build stuff by yourself, you will receive quite a few XPs for that. And thus, if you're starting out in the game, it is a great way to get those XPs and actually start upgrading your levels. Now I have created a spreadsheet with all the roles as well as their loadouts for you to review, for which you will find a link in the description below. Still, I want to review these loadouts with you, so here we go. I won't further mention the bandages, the knife or shovel, as well as the hammer, as we've pretty much gone through all that just now. The first loadout we're going to take a look at is the Rifleman, and we'll start at the US faction. US's Rifleman is equipped with a M1 Garand that has 19 clips of 8 bullets, as well as 2 MK2 explosive grenades. His last piece of equipment is the ammo box for small arms, of which he can drop one every 5 minutes. If he gets close to an ammunitions node inside the circle that you see on your map, the wait time for another ammo box to be dropped is lowered by 2.5 minutes. Though bear in mind that trick only works once. Dropping ammo boxes is helpful to your team as they can refill their ammunition, and also grants you some XP for dropping the box and each time somebody refills their stock. Especially machine gunners will be very thankful if you do, as they tend to eat through their ammunition quite quickly. The second version of US Rifleman, available as soon as you hit Rifleman level 3, no longer carries this ammo box. His rifle is changed to an M1 carbine with 12 mags of 15 bullets. He has 2 explosive grenades and 2 smoke grenades. The carbine packs less of a punch, but is more controllable at a high fire rate, so in close quarter combat it's more useful than M1 Garand. It also carries almost twice the amount of bullets. Next we're gonna take a look at the German counterpart. The basic German Rifleman carries a K98 with 13 clips of 5 bullets, has 2 explosive Stielhandgranaten as well as a small arms ammo box. The downside of the bolt action rifle is that it has a lower rate of fire. However, it is a lot more accurate, especially at range, and also packs more of a punch than both the M1 carbine as well as the M1 Garand, whatever. You know which one I mean, the one that goes ping as soon as it's empty. The second tier of the German Rifleman also has the same K98, but loses the ammo box as well. Instead, he does have a pistol with 10 mags of 8 bullets, as well as 2 explosive grenades and 2 smoke grenades. The German Rifleman is the only one that has another class, which becomes available as soon as you hit role level 6. This time around he gets a Gouet 43, which is a semi-automatic rifle comparable to the M1 Garand. He has 2 explosive grenades and also carries an ammo box, but this time around it's an ordnance box, so he does not equip bullets, but he equips anything that goes kaboom, like grenades, rockets, satchel charges and smoke grenades. On the Soviet side, the Rifleman is equipped with a Mosin Nagant 1891, which has 12 clips of 5 bullets, and again a small arms ammo box, topped off with 2 explosive grenades. The Mosin is comparable to the K98 as it is a bolt action rifle, so it has a high accuracy, packs a bigger punch than semi-automatic rifles, but suffers from a lower rate of fire. As of role level 3, the second tier becomes available, who also carries a Mosin again, but a M38 version, again 12 clips with 5 bullets, 2 explosive grenades and 2 smoke grenades. He does also carry a ordnance ammo box. As you will notice, both the German as well as the Soviets have this ordnance ammo box in their tiers, but the Americans do not. I'm not sure if this is a specific choice of the developers of the game to perhaps compensate the semi-automatic rifles that the US tiers both have, but it does put the US side on a slight disadvantage as well. However, in all honesty, I have not seen this ability utilized very often with either faction, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Rifleman's main objective is to fight the enemy, shoot at them and hopefully hit them. I would say how effective you are on that depends on your aiming abilities. However, I do want to point out, as I've done in other tutorials, merely killing enemies is not really gonna help your team. In the end, finding and taking out their spawns is gonna be a lot more helpful. I've covered all of that in previous tutorials, so I'm not gonna go further into depth on that. Furthermore, the Rifleman can provide ammo support for those tiers that have that equipped. And lastly, you can help your team out by constructing certain objects in the game. Depending on the availability of the tiers that you've reached in the game, the choice of which you are going to choose in specific battles is primarily up to what you prefer. Secondly, the choice is also dependent on what type of map you're playing. If you're playing an urban map, a slow firing long range bolt action rifle is going to be less helpful than maybe a higher rate of fire semi-auto. On the other hand, on a map like Foy, a low fire rate but highly accurate and powerful bolt action rifle might actually be the best choice, as many engagements will be at range. When it comes to bolt action rifles, the best way to fire them is to be behind cover, take aim, take a shot and immediately go back into cover while the bolt is cycling. This means, as you are most vulnerable while that bolt is cycling, you will not be as exposed as if you are standing up. Though I would suggest even applying this strategy if you're firing a semi-automatic rifle. Duck out of cover, take aim, take your shots and go behind cover again. If you can, always reload your rifle if you don't immediately have to re-engage enemies. By doing that, you will always have a topped off gun ready for action. If you want to learn more on how to not get shot on the battlefield, how to move around and what tactics to use, I will refer back to the Stop Getting Shot tutorial I recently uploaded. Now that pretty much covers the role of Rifleman. I hope this will help you understand the role a bit better and get you going on the battlefield. As always, if there's any questions, remarks or thoughts you want to share, just do so in the comments below. Remember, leave a like on the video, and if you want, subscribe to the channel because it will keep you updated on future videos. All that remains is to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.